Welcome back to the channel. This is Stockflix. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to Stockflix, this is a channel where I bring you some great stock picks to help you guys make a lot of money. Now, I put a lot of research, a lot of effort into all my videos to bring you the hottest stocks and to invest at the best times. And all I ask in return is that you do hit that subscribe button. Join the Stockflix family, help the channel grow. Now, I've got some very exciting news. I have just bought a whole load more of NIO shares. Now, as you guys might know, I am a big NIO supporter. I'm a big NIO believer, and I think this company is going to the sky. If we quickly touch on NIO before I jump into my computer screen, I did a video on NIO going through all of the plans that NIO have coming up, which should help boost its share price. I'll leave a link to the video up top. As I said in that video, NIO's got its geographic expansion in 2021 into Europe. NIO's got a new car coming out, it's sedan, it's EE7. NIO is upgrading its manufacturing facility because right now they're busting at the seams with their 5,000 deliveries in October. NIO has got its self-driving capabilities coming soon. NIO's got a whole host of strategic and interesting plans coming forward which help boost its share price. That's not even to mention that it's operating in a market where China is said to have 25% of all their vehicles being EV by 2025. This is huge for NIO. NIO is going to the sky. I really like people to engage in my videos and interact with my videos, so please do leave a comment down below what price you bought your NIO shares. If you're an options trader, write down your options strategy. Let's get a conversation going in the comments section. Without further ado, let's jump into the computer screen and look at let's take a look at what happened to NIO over the last few days, because it's been very interesting, very exciting, and there was a good opportunity to make a lot of money. Let's jump in. Right, so as you can see, this is the NIO share price over the last few days, and NIO has done phenomenally well. It's had a crazy run up in recent times. Right now, stock is trading about $43, right? So very, very nice value. As you can see, early November, nice steady increase, a little bit of a dip there. Nice steady increase, a little bit of a couple of little wobbles. Nice increase, and then here is the big focus of today. This price drop. So NIO shares dropped from $44 around to about the 40 mark. I think it was just below the 40 mark 2 days ago. Now, what happened? So I always like to kind of think about what's the reason for the drop? What's the reason behind the drop? And is this a good point? Is this a good time to buy, right? So this day that NIO dropped, I think it dropped about 5% on the day. This was the day that the vaccine got announced. Now, the vaccine that has a 90% effective rate, and it is potential launch. Now, this vaccine had an interesting effect on the market. What it did to stocks which had benefited from the virus and the stay-at-home movement is it had a downward impact. It had a negative impact. So your tech stocks got affected, for example, and your EV stocks got affected. Now, EV stocks, I believe EV stocks got affected because certain investors thought that since the economy is moving forward, there'd be a correction in the stocks that benefited, right? Like the tech stocks and the EV stocks. Now, this 5% drop was very interesting. I think intraday it even dropped about 10%, right? So it dropped below 40. And we could see that NIO was actually tested that $40 mark twice. Once here and once here. And I think this was the real key. Would NIO continue to slide below 40, or would it stay above the 40? Now, NIO being the strong company it is, with good fundamentals and good growth strategy, I think the investors saw this as an opportunity to buy in at its floor, right? Which I believe is around $40 if there's no significant bad news. So its market volatility floor, in my opinion, is about the $40 mark. So I saw this as an amazing opportunity to jump into NIO when it was down 7% from its high of $44. And then again, so I actually jumped in twice. I jumped in here at about $40 and here again at about $40, and we've seen the stock recover from this volatility and it's standing now about $43. So it's jumped up about 3%. So as an investor, you really want to spot these opportunities. You really want to spot the opportunities of volatility in the stocks that you're interested in and jump in and buy. And this is where you can make some good money. And this was one of the first times I've seen NIO drop beyond 3%. There was a slight drop here, about 3%, slight bit of volatility. I didn't jump in at this point. I didn't think that it was too much of a drop. And the strategy that I go by is to invest in the red. So I never invest in the blue here. I never invest in the blue days. I invest on the red days, and that is where you maximize your opportunity to make a hell of a lot of money off a company. So it's been a very interesting couple of days for NIO and a very interesting opportunity to make some money. Now, if you're still watching this video, write down in the comment section, did you buy NIO when it dropped? It's at 5% yesterday or the day before. Did you buy some NIO shares when it dropped? Where do I think NIO is going in the future? I do believe that NIO by the end of this year should be within the 50 to 55 region. Reason why I say that is NIO is having its earnings announcement on the 17th of February. Sorry, the 17th of November, which is in a couple of days. Now this should be very interesting and very exciting. We know that NIO had a record October of 5,000 deliveries. I think that NIO is going to produce some fantastic results on the 17th of November. So click that subscribe button. I'm going to have a great video coming out related to that when NIO posts its earnings on the 17th. Now the reason why I'm not going to go too much above 50 for NIO for this year is because NIO really does come out with some exciting plans and announcements next year. So it's got its potential geographic expansion into Europe 2021. It's building out a lot of its NIO houses 2021. It's coming out with a new and improved second generation battery swapping station in 2021. So there's a lot coming next year for NIO, and I think this year they're just working on the backlog of orders and catering to the current demand that they have. I think next year is going to be a year that NIO explodes. Now for next year, my price target off the back of the strategic plans that NIO has, and it's coming out with its new sedan, I think that NIO should hit the 60 to 65 mark for next year. So there's a lot of good potential in NIO. And then beyond 2021, I think this company is going towards that $100 mark with its self-driving capabilities and its whole host of other things that is coming to market. Bearing in mind, NIO operates in a market, China, where they are really pushing electric vehicles. So there'll be a greater demand for these electric vehicles, and the two biggest players that will be servicing that demand, in my opinion, is Tesla and NIO. But the one thing I will highlight is I don't believe NIO has properly had its chin tested. Now, if you're a boxing fan, you'll know exactly what I mean. I think NIO's been hit with a few jabs, as you can see from the slight 3%, 5% drops that we've seen recently, but NIO hasn't had that uppercut. It hasn't had its chin tested by any bad press or negative news for a long while. I like to invest in stocks that have proven volatility, that have had their chins tested, that have hit bad news, they've bounced back, their company's been able to reorganize and improve and get better going forward. NIO, for a while, hasn't had that happen to it. When it did, it tanked way back a few months ago. So I'm interested to see how NIO's going to perform when it eventually hits a slight wobble in its journey to the sky. That's the one thing I'll know. But as I said, I'm a big NIO believer and I'm a big NIO supporter. Guys, that's the end of the video. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like on this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. We are growing the family. This is a great community we're building out here. I'm covering the best stocks. I'm doing a lot of research and I'm bringing it to you as soon as I can. It's been a pleasure. See you on the next one. Take care now.